Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking the best moisturizers of 2024. Those fantastically hydrating moisturizing products that are going to take your skincare routine to the next level, yet still manage to feel impossibly lightweight and elegant on the skin. Perfect for summer, just as fabulous in winter. In fact, these are your year-round moisturizer holy grails. Now, I often talk about my favorites, the best of the best in each category, but I haven't actually touched on moisturizers in over 2 years. And the main reason for that is a little brand called Cerave I. Now, for the past 2 years, everyone seems to be living their Cerave I era and fantasy. And whenever I talk about moisturizers, there's always so many comments of people saying, just use Cerave I. If it's not Cerave I don't want to know. And I don't think people were that open to other options. Well, recently, sales of Cerave I moisturizers have been dropping like that. I think it's a lot to do with some reformulations that honestly people aren't mad for. And I think that's really taken the shine off the Cerave I moisturizers. So, this seems like a great opportunity to explore the market in more detail, give some great alternative options that I'm here to tell you are so much better than Cerave I when it comes to the ethics, the formulation, and those key ingredients. Sit back, relax, let's talk the best moisturizers. Now, before we get into today's video, I would love to know what your own moisturizer favorite is. What's that one product you reach for most of all? Stand up in the comment section and let me know. In today's video, I'm keeping it super drugstore and affordable because you know what? In 2024, all our budgets are stretched and we don't want to be paying top dollar to get those amazing results. And so with the exception of one luxury product at the end, the rest are entirely drugstore and affordable. And so if you want to support me as someone who's drugstore to their core, or let's put it another way, cheap, always offering you those affordable skincare options. If you want to support me in this mission, reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now today I've got 8 recommendations for you guys, and I've split this video into 2 halves. First half, we're going to talk about super lightweight sunscreens, perfect for people with oily or combination oily skin that need that hydration but want it to be super breathable and lightweight. The second half of the video is going to deal with higher intensity moisturizers for those people that need to lock in that hydration. If you've got a dry skin type or combination dry, again, they could be more applicable to you. In this video, I want there to be something for everyone, no matter your skin type, tone, and budget. I've got you covered. So let's delve in with those oily skin friendly moisturizers first. These are like my personal favorites because I am a grease slick morning through till evening, and these work even in those super warm summer months. Now, whilst these are great for oily skin types, they might also be great for those of you that have a drier skin type, but in summer when there's a lot of humidity, want to achieve a little bit more of a lightweight finish. These could still work really, really well. So don't discount them just because they don't sound exactly ideal for your own skin type. So let's kick things off with the product that I've used the longest out of all these recommendations, and it's this. This is the Face Theory Super Gel Moisturizer. This is the pro version, which I think is streets ahead of the traditional version. Now, I've probably been using this in my routine for the past 5 years, and it has never steered me wrong. It's oil-free, great if, like me, you're super oily, especially in those warm summer months. It's a gel, so it's impossibly lightweight on the skin, which I love. If you keep it in the fridge, it gives you the ultimate cooling experience. It's got a touch of salicylic acid, which is wonderful if you're acne or blemish prone, something I certainly am, and it's got niacinamide in here, so it will replace your existing niacinamide serum, and that ingredient will really help to prevent any hyperpigmentation induced by sun exposure. So it works wonderful alongside your sunscreen. This would be like a perfect pairing with whatever sunscreen you use. I absolutely love how quickly this absorbs, how lightweight it feels on the skin, and yeah, this is always in my skincare collection in summer when my skin needs hydration, but it needs that super lightweight feel. I need to be able to breathe through my moisturizer, and this lets you do just that. Now, Face Theory have gone through a bit of a rebranding recently. I think they changed their packaging about a week ago, and it's got a lot of attention online. I'd say it's 50-50. Some people love it, some people really don't like it. So I would love to know, what do the Mad About Skin community think about the Face Theory rebrand? So this is the old style packaging, very colourful, very, aesthetically very pleasing. They've gone for a more streamlined approach. I'll leave an image of it here. Same formulation, same price point, but different packaging. Which do you prefer, the old style or the new style? Let me know in the comments below. Either way, like I say, the formulation hasn't changed and it's still £16, which I think is an absolute bargain for such a well-formulated gel moisturiser. This breathable and fantastic in those super warm summer months. Now, if you want a moisturizer that kind of kicks it up a notch a little bit when it comes to hydration, let me introduce you to these two. So these two are very similar, so it'll depend which brand you want to shop with, but they have a very similar finish and very similar ingredient profile. So this is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Pro Bio Cream, and this is the Crave Beauty Oat So Simple Water Cream. So both of them contain calming and soothing ingredients, oat in this case, centella in this one, and that's wonderful, because in summer our skin can become irritation prone. The extra sun that we seem to expose our skin to will definitely increase inflammation, so anything we can do to just calm that down, restore equilibrium has to be a good thing, and both of these will help do that. They're a little bit more hydrating than that Face Theory one. However, they're not in a gel, they're in a cream. So it will really come down to what you're looking for in terms of preference. Again though, both super breathable. You put these on the skin and you're getting that dose of hydration, but you're not feeling weighed down, which I absolutely love. For me, I can't choose between the two, which is why I'm talking about them together. It'll just come down to what your preference is in terms of brands. The Crave Beauty is slightly more expensive than the Skin 1004, so this is the more budget-friendly option, but both are absolutely stunning. If you're looking to minimize inflammation, calm any redness that you might have in the skin, and get just a little bit extra hydration than what you'll normally get from a lightweight moisturizer, both of these absolute summer essentials, and I love them. I'll be dipping into both of these throughout the summer, but I use them interchangeably. You only need one, and it'll depend on which brand you prefer as to which you go for, but those two, absolutely stunning, especially if you've got an oilier skin type. Now, for the last recommendation in these super lightweight, oily skin friendly category, I want to talk about this, the Numbuzzin Panthogenic B5 Active Soothing Cream. Now, this isn't just for oily skinned folk. Yes, it works beautifully as a lightweight moisturizer for those of us with oily skin, but this actually would work universally. This is a great calming and soothing moisturizer that you could actually use and then top off with another moisturizer if you need some extra hydration, or use it on its own if you're already oily enough as it is, like I am. This is my definite favourite when it comes to calming, soothing and cooling. Keep it in the fridge, but that pantothenic acid in here is going to be one of the best ingredients you'll find for minimising redness, inflammation and irritation. So if you're someone that definitely feels red and flustered in summer, just use this and then either use it in isolation as your moisturiser, or you could always go in with another moisturiser on top. It's really up to you, but this, let me just show you how gorgeous this is on the skin. It is the most instantly cooling and hydrating gel I have ever seen. It glides on, and yes, whether you use this as your moisturiser or almost use it as a moisturiser base to then use something more hydrating on top, this is an absolute triumph of summer skincare bliss. I love it. It calms, it soothes, it cools, and Numbuzzin are one of my favourite brands of the moment, and that is one of the best products they have to offer. So those 4 recommendations were definitely more applicable for the oily skin folk amongst us, people that need a super lightweight hydration option. However, I would say don't just fixate on one specific moisturiser. Our skin, no matter what our skin type, will need different things on different days. So I always think it's a good idea to have a super lightweight moisturiser like the ones that we've spoken about for those hot, humid days, and then maybe have a slightly more heavy duty option for when our skin needs it. I'm super oily, but I will find if I've had a lot of sun during the day, on an evening, I do tend to need a little extra hydration, and that's where these products really come in. Now, if you're super dryness prone, these could be your year-round holy grails, but I'd just say, listen to what your skin needs, and maybe have a couple of moisturizer options so you can really tailor your morning and evening skincare routine to what your skin needs in that moment. So these are all wonderful options for taking your hydration game to the next level. So first up, let's talk about actually the cheapest of all the recommendations today. It just goes to show you don't need to overpay for a really effective moisturizer. And this is the Transparent Lab Urea Face Cream. I love this. First of all, for the drugstore and the hyper affordable price point, that sings to me every single time. Because like I said earlier in the video, I am cheap. If I can get it affordably, I'm going to be shopping it. And this is a great option. But it's got vitamin E, which is wonderful as a skin conditioner. It'll soften the skin too. It's an antioxidant and it's a great hydrator. That 10% concentration of vitamin E is what's elevating this product in terms of the level of hydration beyond the products that I've recommended to this point in the video. This is definitely next level for that hydration game. And it's also also got urea. Urea is a great protein softener. In summer, we don't want our skin to appear leathery and tough. That's not what it's about. Urea will soften everything down, and it also helps to lock in all that hydration because it's a wonderful humectant. Got some calming and soothing ingredients alongside this. This is like a great summer skincare staple, particularly if you've got a slightly drier skin type. Now, some of you might be noticing this little situation going on in my head. This actually was the most tragically clownish event. I managed to fall. I was putting my chicken away last night. I managed to fall, whacked my head on the chicken coop, and that's how we ended up with this little scab going on. First world problems, I know, but I found that this is a great way. If you've got a little wound or a little acne mark that's healing or something like that, using a little of this on will help shorten the heal time because that vitamin E is great for wound healing, softens everything down, and I've been using this on this specific area just to make sure that we lock in all that hydration, giving it maximum opportunity to heal. Don't feel sorry for me, I was just being really klutzy, but somehow managed to fall into my chicken coop, which if you'd have been there, no doubt would have given you a cheap laugh for sure. Now next, for those extra hydration options, one of my favorites is this. This is the Coats Triple Moisture Water Cream. Now Coats are a relative newcomer in terms of brands in the skincare world, but they're going to get a lot of hype, so you heard that here first, because their formulations are great. This is a bit of a great all-rounder. You've got ceramides, you've got polyglutamic acid, you've got squalane in here, you've got peptides, so this is really doing a lot. In summer, if you want to keep things super simple so you don't weigh down the skin, this could really be your peptide cream, your moisturizer, your calming serum, all in one. And if you're looking for like the closest dupe to Cerave I that's still cruelty-free, this is it. You've got those ceramides. I think this is better than Cerave I. It's cheaper, it's cruelty-free. What's not to love? It's even similar in terms of the coloration. Let me just say, if you're still using Cerave I, try this out because I think your wallet will love it. You're definitely free of that animal testing, so the animals will love it. And I just think it's a great all-round product. One of my personal favorites. I will show you how this one goes on because whilst it has so much in it, I've used so much of this already. It's got so much going on in terms of hydration. It's still relatively lightweight. So if you're someone that wants a slightly more cream to gel consistency but maximum hydration, this might be a great option to go for. Glides onto the skin, feels great. And again, like with all of these, you can keep it in the fridge if you want that additional cooling. Now, the last on this list of like high performance moisturizers, before I come into one luxury recommendation, I'm going to share this. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Happier Barrier Moisturizer. Now, I was toying between including this or one of the ordinary moisturizers, one of their new ones, the phytoceramide one I think it would have been. And I decided this I think is just better than the ordinary ones. I think it gives a more long lasting hydration. Use this in the morning, your skin will be plump and hydrated all day long. I think it's got a better blend of ingredients and I just love everything Geek and Gorgeous are doing. It's also a wonderful option if you've got sebaceous filaments, little blackheads and sebaceous filaments on the nose. Put a tiny amount of this on the nose and massage it in for 60 seconds. Gone like that. I covered how to do this hack in more detail in a video, which I'll leave a link to up there. Check that out if you want to know more about that. But this, it's great either as a mask, which you can then take off, your daily moisturizer as a treatment for blackheads. It does a lot, and it's definitely one of my personal favorites. Because this is really, really hydrating, I tend to use it sparingly. I'm the sort of person that doesn't need this level of hydration during summer. In the winter months, this on my skin is divine. Now finally, I want to end on a slightly more luxury product, but one that I think is worth every last penny, cent and dime, and it's this. This is the Alice Skin Molecular Barrier Recovery Cream Balm. So, in summer, of course we should be, avoiding too much sun, we should be taking care of our skin, that all goes without saying. But there are times when we might get a little extra sun, maybe we're on holiday, maybe we've just been out and about, and our skin definitely on an evening feels like it needs a bit more TLC, needs a bit more hydration. This fixes it every single time. So this is more of a balm. This is the thickest of all the options today. It's really a thick balm texture, but you glide this onto the skin and it just gives your skin everything it needs. This is an entire skincare routine in one, because you've got oats, you've got ceramides, panthenol, squalane, you've got some beautiful facial oils in here, you've got 3 different peptides. Honestly, if your skin's gone through it a little bit, either it's super chapped in winter or it's really dry in summer and you want to treat it, just wash your skin, cleanse with a really gentle cleanser, then just use this, couple of nights, your skin barrier will be back to tip-top health, you'll be glowing to the gods, and your skin will be hydrated. This is a quick fix. I would also recommend this to anyone that's starting a retinoid. Retinol, retinol, tretinoin, whatever. If you're starting a retinoid, use this as your moisturizer, because let me tell you, this will get rid of so many of those retinoid uglies and just make that transition so much easier. This is a great all-rounder. Yes, it's not the cheapest. As you can see, I've used so much of it. But this I keep on hand for those days where my skin needs extra TLC. It's an entire skincare routine and treatment in a bottle. Cleanse, use this, go to sleep, and when you wake up, you're guaranteed a good skin day and your skin barrier will be repaired like that. It's magic. And for me, that's worth paying for. I have managed to get a 20% discount code for this, so that does bring the price down quite a bit. I've left that in the description box below. So if you do want to buy that, obviously take advantage of the 20% off. But yes, as a treat, absolutely. Your skin definitely deserves that one. So there you have it, guys. 8 phenomenal moisturizers that are going to work for you no matter what your budget or what your skin type. 4 great options if you're looking for super lightweight, if you've got a particularly oily skin type, or it's summer, it's hot, it's humid, and you want something that's breathable. You've got 4 recommendations there for you. You've also got 4 great recommendations for when you need to dial up the intensity of that hydration. Go into moisturizer overload. Those 4 products will deliver, yet still are pretty lightweight on the skin. Don't need to break the bank to achieve it, and I think will be perfect for the drier skinned amongst us. Whatever your skin type, know that there is a moisturizer out there for you, and hopefully I've just inspired you to shop around and maybe choose the right one that fits your individual skin's needs. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.